did another video on the triad of activities that I'm going to embark on throughout my life: the rock climbing, skating, and Thai boxing. Now, all these things, to a different degree, need to be financed. Now, like in the bigger picture, I mean, like it's not a big deal to actually do it, but all the same, it needs to be financed. Because I was talking to, for argument's sake, let's say my boss at work, and he was talking about the hours that I was going to be working, and I was saying how basically I want to make sure I take time to do these activities. And he said, yeah, but you're going to have to finance them. Fair enough, true. Now, the thing is, I took this job because of the pandemic, because I'm a trainer, but the pandemic sort of dissipated things, and for some reason, I just sort of let it. A lot of people went online and did whatever, but I didn't chase it for some reason, which was weird. I took in a lot of books about, motivation and utilizing time, but I just didn't chase that, I don't know, trend, if you will. And I'm glad for it because a couple of things that made me shift focus, not completely, but just sort of look at things differently and change the demographics that I care to service. I'm glad that things in that capacity, or things went that way. I don't know if I just froze and didn't really know how to deal with it or whatever, but like in hindsight, I'm glad I did, because the majority of the time inaction isn't the best thing, but maybe because I was educating myself in other places, I wasn't completely stagnant. So the long and the short, there's a lot of things that I'm taking on here all at once. So I'm gonna rebuild my brand, my gym, my company. I'm gonna take on certain activities, and even a new language. I rattled off a few things, but in all honesty, I'm not sure it's really all that difficult. But stay tuned and I'll let you know. The long and the short, life's a balance, and I got into this situation with this job and I got comfortable. It's close proximity to me. The work environment overall isn't great, but the person and what I do, I like. The person I work with and what I do, I like. So I got comfortable, but the thing is, I have to force myself to be uncomfortable, and I think the rock climbing has done that, because I'm uncomfortable with how bad I am, and I need to improve that. So I need to force myself to be uncomfortable in different ways and continue to do that, because comfort's not a good thing. As strange as that may sound, but anybody who wants to achieve anything, or anybody who wants to conquer something, I think understands what I'm saying with that. So I explained that to the program director and my immediate supervisor, that that's where my headspace was at, and they seemed receptive to it and pretty much understood where I was coming from. So as I build back what I had, and even better, I will be at this place as long as the other head of the snake doesn't rear itself, because I work for a company that has two heads. So that's the trick. The one head I enjoy dealing with, but the other one obviously not. So stay tuned to see what will happen, and how fast it'll happen, the ups and downs, how I deal with it, and we'll go from there. Thanks for listening.